Hello and welcome everybody. We have some announcements to make. First, we have a Patreon account. It's the Hobby John Patreon account. It's kind of general support for all three of my channels. But if you would like to support the channel with video equipment, with supplies, with the subject matter, please, anything helps. $1 a month, greatly appreciated. Right now I don't have time for AMAs or giveaways. Hopefully in the future we can arrange some stuff like that. But right now, just general support. I appreciate everybody that watches and supports the channel. I'm here because of you guys. If there was nobody watching, I wouldn't make videos. Now, we like talking about vintage things and nostalgic things. We're turning the clock back 21 years, about 20 years. In late 1999, I purchased this Canon Rebel 2000. You know, it's funny, like 20 years. For 20 years, some people, 20 years is a lifetime for people. Or for me, it's just like half my life. And I remember when things were very different in the world of media. I remember having conversations with people in early 2000s where they're like, digital will never replace film because it's good to have a solid actual media instead of just something that you could just delete accidentally. And it took me like 3 months to realize, digital's pretty cool. But in the days of 35mm camera, for those of you that aren't familiar with how this stuff worked, it's you put film in the camera, and some cameras, every time you take a picture, it would wind film out of the canister, and you take a picture exposed, and then the like this is an SLR, the mirror would move out of the way, the shutter would open, and it would expose the film, and then the shutter would close, and the mirror would come back down, and you'd get a picture, and you have to actually take it to a store and get it developed, and you'd wait a day or an hour if you had 1 hour Photoshop, and then you'd get your pictures back. And this one was an auto wind, so it would wind all the film off of the roll, and then every time it would take a picture, it would put it back on the roll. So when inevitably you're at Yosemite and your brilliant friend opens up, "Do you have film in your camera?" "Oh yeah, you got film in your camera. All right, everybody say cheese." And you're just like, that all the rest of that film that you're going to be taking those pictures on has been just overexposed, so you're wasting everybody's time. So put a new roll of film in, get in line, I'm going to take the picture. Set the timers. It's also funny because I gave this to one of my in-laws for a photography class, and it cracks me up when I was like, "Yeah, there's a way to set the white balance," and I'm looking at it and I'm like, "No, it's built into the film. There's no white, like the camera that you're watching me through has like white balance and all that stuff," and it just cracks me up. 35mm film cameras. Do you guys remember these? They died really quick. Anyway, let me know what you want on this channel. If you have any requests, this is a great video to do that. Any questions for me, leave it in this video. Maybe I'll try to do monthly updates. I'm planning on answering every question I can on Patreon. I'm wondering if I should do a Discord channel. We'll see how it all works out. As usual, support the channel now with Patreon, Amazon shop, and the links in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.